Hello there, welcome to Two Mugs and a Guitar with me, Jarvis.
And myself, Dary.
And...
our special guest, Eleanor.
See, this feels good. Whoa, yeah, come sit down. Yeah. Eleanor. Okay, well, here we are. 3 mugs and a guitar. So today we're
2 mugs and a diva.
And 2 mugs. Oh, I like it.
That's
I like
good.
it. Yeah. Hey!
That was good.
So today we're going to be discussing... we didn't do the hats.
We have to do that at the start. We didn't pick anything. We got
so
Don't include that.
Hello and welcome to 2 Mugs and a Guitar with me, Jarvis.
and myself. Fuck you. Take 3.
Hello!
Yeah, you do it.
Hello and welcome to a very special episode of 2 Mugs and a Guitar with myself, Jarvis,
And me, Dary.
and a
Our
special guest, Eleanor.
Hello.
Hello, Eleanor. Today we are going to be discussing Suede's album Suede.
Yep.
Okay. And then we're also going to be moving on to music news. Let's pick the hats because we forgot to do it. Okay.
We're going to go. Eleanor's going to take the pleasure
The
of doing
genre.
Yeah, genre. I hope it's a genre. Let's find out.
it. Yeah,
Let's
we'll
find
find out quickly, no?
Oh.
Larden. What does this mean?
Lord. That's
That's
an artist.
an artist.
Oh, yeah.
That's an artist. So you pick a genre then.
I guess you pick the both of them. No, this is us. Lord. What is Lord? What kind of vibe is that?
Lord.
She,
Like that
sorry.
kind of thing, yeah. She's like, oh,
Trash.
fucking
Oh, no.
hell. Lord and Thrash is our next week's episode. Fucking Jesus, that's our intro song next time round. That'll be interesting. You'll never be royal.
We'll do Royal, actually. That'd be good enough to do.
Yeah, that'll be quite good. And also, of course, we do have the Experimental Blur song coming up in just a second.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoy that. And next week, because we also forgot, we're going to be doing Blondie.
Parallel Lines.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's...
I have never listened to it, so I'm looking
Oh,
forward
you're
to
in for
that.
a treat.
It's
I've
good.
never listened to a Blondie
Dary, if
album.
you're negative anyway about this, I will disown you.
That's it. No, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, we've already fallen out, so it's 2.5 months on guitar. So
And a diva.
and a
Diva.
diva. And a diva.
You're the
2
mugs.
months and a diva.
We are the mugs.
Yes. Okay, cool. So look, hope you enjoy it. Have fun.
Bye.
Should I start? Should I introduce it? Yeah.
Kick it all off,
Do you want me to do it? Yeah.
You're more dramatic than I am.
Hello and welcome to Free Mugs and a Guitar with myself, Dary.
And me, Jarvis.
And you?
Eleanor.
Eleanor. Brilliant, cool. And so special guest, Eleanor, how are you doing today? How do you feel?
Happy and scared.
Happy and scared.
Yes.
That's a great combination.
It reminds me of me in my first episode.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're obviously people get nervous when they do a first thing for the first time. Obviously, I've had a Coors and a bit of wine.
Yeah.
So
Jarvis already pissed.
Yeah, so bear with me.
You see him after one drink.
If I'm stumbling, that's why. So I'm going to keep going at it. Okay. So should we have some icebreaker questions for our guest here?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hit me.
How are you, Eleanor?
Good.
Good. What kind of music do you like?
So I'm really into soul music, and I like my rock and roll music as well.
Yeah, I know that about you.
Yeah.
So
rock and roll. What do you define rock and roll?
Rolling Stones.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
good stuff.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Rolling Stones.
Fool's Gold. Banger.
Yeah.
Is that Rolling Stones song?
It is.
Oh. Okay.
Just like the last time.
Yeah.
The Rolling Stones song's not a Beatles song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you like the Beatles?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Favorite album?
Abbey Road.
Revolver.
Oh yeah. Is that the one I'm sleeping on it? The song I'm sleeping.
I believe so.
'Cause I can't listen to that without, because it goes, I'm sleeping, I'm yawning. It triggers me to yawn.
To yawn, right?
That's so funny.
So
Yellow Submarine makes me want to go in the water.
Yeah, Yellow Submarine. It's not that great of a song.
Your favorite
And
artist?
Ringo wrote, he put his heart and soul into it. I think he drew a little submarine in it.
He tried his best.
He tried.
Jarvis doesn't give Ringo the respect he deserves.
I think he's a good drummer.
Yeah.
And I think he's underrated
Not really
as a
apart.
drummer. Okay. As a songwriter,
No.
George Harrison definitely steals the show on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same with John
100%.
Lennon and Paul McCartney.
I'm saying Paul McCartney.
Yeah, no. John Lennon, for me, it's like John Lennon has the heart. It's like his music is like so like...
You're looking at me there.
It makes me very emotional. You know what I mean? Like John Lennon's music's like that.
Yeah.
Whereas George Harrison has the skill, like he has the musical ability, but Paul McCartney's like pop songs.
Yeah.
He's like just pop, and I'm like, okay, cool, we get it. You like
and
it.
Ringo.
And then there's
Ringo.
that guy. Yeah.
I did it. I was saying to Jarvis one of the episodes. I did a thing, collage for him for my like 6th class leaving party.
Ringo.
So, yeah, like I just did like a set piece on everything that he's done and his drumming and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cute.
I was only about 10.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's very good. It's very good. So you like your Beatles then, yeah?
Yeah.
And you like your rock and roll and your soul. So who's in the soul category for you? Like who's that?
Well, I suppose Amy Winehouse for me hit that all off. And then
Okay.
like Dusty Springfield, Donny Hathaway, Marvin Gaye. Can't go wrong with
Marvin
Big Gay.
Gaye's class,
Yeah.
yeah. Great vocalist. Yeah. Don't know who Dusty is though.
Dusty Springfield.
Don't know who that is.
No, I've never heard of him either.
No.
You don't know who Dusty Springfield is?
Oh, that's
We're
the
running
album.
a music podcast.
Do you know Son of a Preacher Man?
Oh,
Spooky.
Son of a preacher man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that song.
Yeah.
Son of a preacher man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a Piece of My Hair. Oh my god.
No, I actually we'll have to listen to it to be honest with you.
We're out of depth. Okay. And what do you kind of like? Are you excited about the podcast? Are you interested in it? Have you listened to episodes? Like, what's your favorite episode? Moment. Blah blah blah.
The one that made me really laugh was the one we were doing Beyonce. Was it Renaissance?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That was Oh, what was the word you came up with though? It was like bogalicious or something.
Oh, I can't remember now.
Bootylicious?
No,
it
it
was
was like
something fucking
bogalicious or
ridiculous.
something like that.
Oh right. Did you make up a word?
Probably,
Yeah, you did.
unknowingly, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Realise we're quite close.
Yeah, we are very close.
Yeah. I like this.
I feel like I'm third wheeling now.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Most
Sorry to interrupt the romance.
Well, it's called Two Mug.
Most people say that when they meet us, to be fair.
Yeah, they do. But that's cool. So obviously, look, it's nice to have you on.
Thank you.
Should
Very
be
excited.
interesting.
Thanks for having me.
Having a female voice and a female opinion on the podcast instead of us two females as well.
Yeah.
I know there's too many men with podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If my message is anything, it's men stop doing podcasts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's so
literally.
many.
And here you are
Yeah.
with two men.
You're
so
on
let's
to ruin it. You're just here to fucking
Equal out.
Yeah,
start
cool.
baiting us in the
Yeah. It's going well so far, so I like what's going on. So, hey, before we get into the album this week, which is Suede, we do have a little bit of a special section
Yes, I'm so excited for this part.
this week. We have decided that, well, Eleanor is apparently a big geek on Blondie, and I am a self-proclaimed geek on Radiohead. So we're going to do a little fight off here.
Mastermind.
Quick fire questions.
I'm going to edit in some music in the background.
Did
okay?
it?
That's a countdown.
That's countdown.
Oh,
come on. I just followed his direction. Okay, he led me down a dark and wrong.
People shouldn't listen to me.
Right? Yeah, they shouldn't. So he's got the questions here today. Between Radiohead and Blondie. I'm going to look away, so obviously I don't see the answers.
The way it's going to work is,
first?
I'll go because I have Blondie up first, so I'm going to have to get you to close your eyes because you're both cheaters.
Okay.
Okay.
And then once
it's all recorded,
so I'm going to ask. yeah, fair. I'm going to ask Blondie question first because the first one comes up, and then I'm going to go to Radiohead.
Okay.
All right.
Rules of the game is first answers only.
Okay.
30 seconds to answer a question.
Okay.
What?
And I'm going to count it down.
No. I'm sorry, but the 30 seconds seems bollocks. Like, I'm probably going to make jokes out of my answers.
Well, then if you do that, then Eleanor wins.
What? where you count this 30 seconds? Where you count it exactly? There's no clock.
Well, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
You're going to count Mississippi's in your head while I'm thinking of...
I do have a watch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Fucking hell, sorry. She's come prepared. Fair enough. Okay, here we go then.
Hang on. Okay.
We'll go with it, right? So I'll kick off the questions. I'll not go yet whenever you're ready. And then I'll go with the question, and then you answer, and then I'll go to Jarvis then. So...
Well, you have the watch then, Dary.
Okay, perfect. I'm keeping this.
I hope this question's not hard now, because I look like a right fool.
Yeah, no, I hope they're easy.
No, they're not too bad. So, right, the first Blondie quiz question is: Debbie Harry is noticeably known for blonde hair, but what is her natural hair color?
Oh, like Macy Brown. This color.
Not the answer I have.
Oh, what's the color? What
So
answer do you have?
the answer I had was red. Like,
No way.
Yeah, that was I took it from a quiz.
So she was ginger.
No, she was like red hair, but strawberry blonde is what they said.
Okay.
She was a genius, was she?
So
Yeah.
look away.
That explains why there's no soul in the music.
Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be more. Right,
Shots
Jarvis.
fired.
Question 1 for you. On what episode of the podcast did we hold Johnny Greenwood ransom?
That's not a Radiohead question.
It is.
That's a podcast
It is.
question.
30 seconds.
Oh, fucking hell. Episode 4.
Wrong.
Oh.
Episode 3, Rise of the Chaotic Intro.
Bollocks.
Nice. I'm so happy with that one. Right, Eleanor.
0-0 then. We have to keep track.
Yeah, we're fine.
It gets better here. So, Blondie quiz question. What was the band name before they became known as Blondie?
The Angel and the Snake.
That's the one. And extra point. Why did you change the name? Do you
The
know?
Angel and the Snake is shit.
No, so the next one was...
Oh no, I know.
Okay.
First
It's 'cause
answers only.
No, I know now.
Excuse
I
me.
know now. Because men would shout, "Hey, Blondie."
Yeah, cat calling.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
No, don't give her it.
Yeah, no, that's
First answer.
One nil.
I don't know. It's not an
1-0.
answer though.
So 1-0, is it? Yeah. Okay, cool. We're fine with that. Not
Right.
2-0.
So what was Radiohead originally called?
If we recorded this episode yesterday, Eleanor, what would you say day we recorded it on?
Friday.
We would record it on
Yeah, he's right.
Friday.
It's on a Friday.
Oh.
Extra point.
Shit. Okay.
What was the inspo for the name change?
Oh, I know this. Talking Heads.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's an extra point. So,
But I didn't know either.
Yeah, but it wasn't your first.
Oh.
So it's
Okay.
2-1. Okay.
2-1.
Okay.
Oh, we're going. Surely a bonus should be 0.5.
Excuse me.
It's getting competitive, lads.
Okay, I'm
So-
feeling good.
Blondie quiz. You have a chance for an extra point here as well.
Okay.
So, in what year did the band disband? Oh, it's a tight question.
Oh, it's like 1980. Oh, it's like 6 or 7, isn't it? Hang on. Okay, so they came out in like 1976.
I can't help you with this.
Then I'll go 1987.
Oh no, no, that was 1982.
Ah,
And then extra question: when did they reform?
97.
Yeah, that's what we'll give
Yeah,
you a point
that's
for
So you
right,
that.
got
yeah.
that, so we're
Yeah.
2-2.
2-2.
Okay.
Cool.
Right, so here we go again.
Yeah, because yeah.
I'm nervous.
The album released after 1997-1998 was
the album after?
yeah.
What do you mean after?
So they released the album after 1997-98, the year their album before. What was the following album?
That doesn't make any sense. Like, so The Benz was released and then OK Computer, so I imagine that would be Kid A.
Yeah, correct answer.
Yeah, okay, cool.
3-1.
So 3-1.
3-2.
3-2.
Okay, cool.
Right, so...
I don't know why you phrased that question, it was weird.
Yeah, I know.
You got it, though.
Was released in 2000.
So in 1978, Blondie recorded a song with the same... with some of the lyrics in French. What was the song?
Call Me.
No. Oh, I think it was your compliment. Dennis.
Oh, Denis. No, it's Denis.
Sorry, Denis.
Denis.
Well, it's actually called, it's that in French.
Yeah, Denis. Oh, fuck.
Right, let's go.
Let's start again.
We'll go from the beginning. What single did not earn Radiohead an award, Grammy Award nomination?
What single did not earn?
Yeah.
What single did not earn?
I was trying to catch him out big time.
Fuck, what single did not earn them a Grammy nomination? It wouldn't be In Rainbows. Everything in its right place.
No. Go to sleep.
Oh,
You got
Hail
one
to
back.
the Thief. Hail to the Thief.
Go to
Fair
sleep.
enough. Yeah.
Right,
okay.
we're back up again.
Okay.
So,
So are we, what is it now?
3-2 still, I think.
so
Yeah.
Debbie Harry was a singer in an all-girl group before Blondie
Oh,
was
yeah.
formed. Name the group. Do you
I
know?
think it's the Stilettos.
No. It's The Wind and the Willows.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah, she did a 3-piece then with two other girls.
I
The
actually
Wind and
seen
the
that as
Willows,
well.
yeah.
So still 3-2. No.
Ooh, tense.
I didn't do my homework.
I didn't do homework.
Which
didn't know
album
me.
earned Radiohead their first Grammy Award?
Their first Grammy Awards.
These are hard questions, lads. I told you I was going to trick
I know.
you.
Yeah, with like Grammys and shit, I don't follow that.
I
kind of
actually went
crap.
down and looked up Impossible.
I mean,
Blondie and quiz.
I'd imagine it would probably be OK Computer.
Yeah, correct.
Right. Okay. Sound. Okay. Cool.
We're
okay.
Back
So 4-2. Cool.
Who's keeping track anyway? I'm on.
Right, so which song was not a hit single by Blondie? And I'll give you multiple choice.
Yeah, okay.
So it's Atomic, The Tide Is High, Rapture, or Walking in LA.
Oh, Walking in LA.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. All the
So
best for number one.
4-3
Yeah,
then.
Yeah.
4-3. We're not far
4-3,
off it.
woo!
We're
It's
not
close.
75%. Yeah.
So, what Radiohead album is often credited as a departure from their earlier sound and more experimental in nature?
Oh, I think I know this.
I mean, fucking come on. It's obviously Kid A, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. See, 2 answers with Kid A.
I'm going to watch this.
That was an easy answer.
I'm going to watch this back now, and I'm going to see Jarvis going like this.
So we're on 5-3, yeah?
Yeah, 5-3.
Okay, cool.
No, 5-4.
5. No. 5-3.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
4-3, then I got a point.
Tried to give you
Have
one
you
there.
know? That's how numbers work, Dary.
So, in what year were the band indicted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Is this for me?
No.
Oh, me.
Blondie. It's a hard question as well.
I think maybe 1999.
2006.
Right,
Right, we're on question.
Blondie, more like wrong.
These are hard questions.
They are hard questions. I thought I was getting more experience from the boat we like.
Okay.
So what
I'm doing all right.
you might get this one now. So what was Colin and Thomas' first musical projects together called?
Colin and Thomas.
Yeah.
Their first musical project, as in the bassist and the lead singer.
I just giving you names, dickhead.
Their first project.
He's getting it wrong.
Oh,
You
I've
have a
got
chance to
no
put it back in.
idea. I want to say On a Friday because that's
No, it was called TNT.
no idea that's
good.
something new for me. That's
Good.
new knowledge. So 5-3 still. Okay, cool.
5-3. So,
Okay.
how many studio albums did the band Blondie release?
Okay.
This is a hard question as well. Like,
I think, I'm just guessing again, I think it might be 11 albums.
bang on,
Yes.
Hey, good job.
buzzing. So, Radiohead. Last question as well. So, who is the tallest member of Radiohead?
Ed O'Brien.
Yeah, we got it right. I didn't think I'd get that right.
Easy.
Do you know all their height? Like, what height is he?
I mean, he's fucking tall.
No, how tall is he?
He must
Officially.
be above 6 foot, and the rest of them are quite small.
Oh, what? So give us the exact height. Try and give us the exact height.
Oh, is that an extra point?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
6'2".
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, you got spot on.
Oh, really? 7'3".
7'4".
No, okay,
7'4".
right, okay.
7'4".
Good job.
That was fun.
I should have done my homework.
Yeah.
Those were some hard questions.
They were
you know.
hard,
I
they
wasn't
were.
expecting them to be as hard as they were. I
went hard on you on purpose because I thought you were going to smash it out the park.
I mean, I
so
did.
went-
Well, no, I didn't.
But look, that was good. Okay, that was a lot of fun. It was warmed us up.
Warmed
Let's
us up
talk
to get
about
going.
the album Suede by Suede.
Suede.
So before we do get into the individual songs, we usually like to start with like an overview of what we felt about the album. So do you want to start us off with that? Whilst Dary does that. Do you want to start us off with that, or do you want us to start?
I can start, and if you tell me if it's crap, then just tell me.
No, of course. Like, it's fine. You just tell us what you thought.
Okay, so just start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm going to keep all this in, by the way.
Yeah, this not you don't get involved.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, I know.
So you want to have a little overview,
yeah? Yeah. So I thought overall the album was, the themes of it were quite brave for the time, I thought. I was getting vibes, it was about like complex relationships, like maybe gay feelings, relationships, and drug use.
Yeah, I noticed trans things coming in it at times. Yeah. I noticed that when he was talking about how he's like a woman.
I don't know how I don't pick up on these things.
Yeah, because you just don't pay attention to the lyrics, Dary.
Yeah.
But like I noticed that it was like a lyric where he's almost coming off as quite androgynous.
Yeah.
Like, I get that. Yeah.
Like, I thought for like what came out in '93, that was like kind of like, whoa. Like, even that I got recorded, someone was like, yeah, you can sing them songs. And nobody picked up on their lyrics. I thought there would have been like, because in like The Drowners, he's like, I'm kissing him in his bedroom. How no one went, hang on a second.
Yeah,
what's going on here?
Yeah,
that's
gay.
Yeah,
gay.
And then for to start off like the Britpop era, and it was very lads.
Yeah, especially with Oasis.
Yeah, and Blur and all that afterwards. I thought it was like a bit.
Do you reckon it was different?
Very ahead of its time.
The kind of culture that was in the UK rather than Ireland more so, because it would have been very frowned upon in Ireland.
Oh yeah.
Hello. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know the culture obviously in Ireland at the time because I wasn't here.
Very religious,
but obviously like very, very religious. Yeah, fair enough. I get where you're coming from though. Yeah. Like and also the way he sings as well.
Yeah,
like he has like a very like feminine style to his voice.
It's really kind of like, I don't know where they're from. Are they like from London?
They are English.
Yeah, but where are they from in England?
I don't know whereabouts they're from.
I thought it was like he's like singing like an East End accent sometimes. Do you know kind of way like very
Morrissey? I got that. I think it's
Morrissey's from Manchester. I
know, but the vibes is that like I read that they took the album from Morrissey. So it's Morrissey and David Bowie is what.
Well, funny enough, I did mention Bowie in my review. Yeah, so
I didn't get Bowie at all in it now.
I thought of Bowie a lot.
Did you?
I thought of Bowie.
I agree with you. I didn't see it.
There's one particular song as well. I think there might be two actually, where Bowie was screaming out to me.
I didn't get that at all.
Yeah, no, I got Bowie quite a lot. But yeah, so overall, you liked the themes and you thought it was quite brave then, yeah?
I thought it was very brave. I think overall, I found the album forgettable. There's only maybe like 2 or 3 songs that stuck in my mind, and I listened to it a good few times, maybe 6 or 7 times.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And there's only like a few
songs.
To
it more than me then.
Yeah, no, because I just couldn't get some of the songs into my head.
Yeah. I like that though. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Right, okay. Because I tried to do the same thing with Beyonce.
Yeah.
I listened to Beyonce like 8 times. Really,
you're like, I can't do it anymore.
I was really trying to love it. I was trying to fall in love with it, but I just couldn't.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. What about yourself? Do you have a quick overview of the album?
I actually like the album. To me was more so. It was like I was second guessing songs. I found it very like animalistic in terms of like it's like so animal. What's the song called again?
Animal Nitrate, and then there was
Animal Lover.
Animal Lover,
and I think that is it based on them loving each other as animals.
Well, I saw it's like it's very sexually expressive.
I don't think it's like Animal Farm. Right?
Yeah. No. Deep. George Orwell for it. But yeah, no. So it's. I'm thinking it's more about like there's a lot of sexual references throughout the album.
Dary,
there's a lot of like
Beyonce.
yeah. But I'd say it's a little bit more subtle than Beyonce. Beyonce was very like in your face, like I put my arse up against you. Whereas with Suede, it was a little bit more like hidden underneath the subtext of some lyrics.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of sex talk in this album. Like, well, not a lot, but like quite a bit, like a decent bit.
I enjoyed the album too. Like the slower songs I wasn't a bigger fan of, but then the faster paced songs I enjoyed.
Yeah. My overview of the album is that like my personal opinion is that this song feels so 90s.
Yeah.
Like, I thought older.
No, I felt like it was like trapped in the 90s. Like, and I know my mum, like, this is an album that my mum suggested, right? And she loves Suede. So I feel horrible because I'm like, and I wanted to love it. But like, it just feels like so 90s. And it's just like, it's almost like a time capsule of the 90s. Like, if someone buried this in the back garden and said, like, oh, I'm going to dig this up 30 years later and then listen to it, like, this is the 90s. You know what I mean?
Even some of the sound effects.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
so
like on
the overusage of phases.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
That drove me a bit mad.
Yeah. Well, there's one song in particular that we will get into. I think it was Moving.
Yes, yeah. I was like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, the phases were like overbearing, okay? And some of the guitar effects as well were just like a little bit too much. Hey, wait, this is going
No, it is. It's going all right, but like, it's just funny you're talking about that song.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, it's funny. So a lot of the guitar effects and the styles were just so locked in the 90s to the point where, like, as a modern listener now, listening back to it, like, 30 years later? Oh my God, we're old.
Let's not talk about
that.
We're all so young and relevant. Cool.
Well, we are so young. But like, listening back to it now as a modern listener who loves modern music and loves the way it's produced and mastered, and like, if you look at OK Computer, for example, you know what I mean? Like that Radiohead, obviously, coming back to it. Like, if you listen to that album today, it feels like it was made yesterday. Yeah. Like, it feels unbelievably polished. This album at times just felt like the production and mix was just letting
I was going to say that I thought the mix was very bad. Like, the vocals, you're like, what's he saying? Like, or it's very muddied or something.
I like that. I genuinely
that drove me mad. I didn't know if it was me or my headphones. I was like,
is it the In Moving? Like, that song?
I think
it phases out.
There's a few songs.
I genuinely thought that was probably some of the best parts of the songs.
Really?
Yeah, because I loved it. I thought it was, when I looked and seen it was 1993 that it came out, I was like, this is like 70s, 80s, I thought.
Well, look, this is
very like old school.
This is the thing, right? So I'm going to talk about this just for a sec. So when we did The Bends by Radiohead, right, I was really surprised that you picked Bones as your favourite song on the album. Because to me, that song feels the most dated on the whole album. Like, it feels like it's stuck in the 90s, whereas there's loads of other songs on that album, My Iron Lung, Nice Dream, like Fake Plastic Trees, which feel a bit timeless. Like, and that song to me feels like it's stuck there. And this whole album gave me that same feeling. It just feels like it's like, if you listen to this, you've got to listen to it with the sense of, this is from the 90s, so just appreciate it as a 90s album.
And is that not a good thing, though? Like,
to some people, it may very well be.
That's what I think it is.
To me, like, some albums that were recorded back in the 80s or the 90s or even in the early 2000s feel timeless. Like, you can listen to tomorrow and you'd be like, oh my God, this could have been made 2 weeks in the future. This album doesn't feel like that. This album brings me straight back to Blur, to Oasis, to like Britpop. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it brings me straight to that, and it's not a bad thing. It's just
I don't see the
it feels like, to me, it feels a little bit of a detriment because it just doesn't hold up to modern day. To me personally, I feel like it feels dated. Unfortunately,
but not all music is supposed to.
Sometimes.
I think it's like, if you're recording it in your time, you're going to reflect the sounds and the mood, which is important, because then you're going to get like a snapshot back of what was happening there. So like, I think it's like, it's a So Young or Animal Nitrate. There was obviously like a recession in the 90s, so they're talking about going back to their flat to just drink and do drugs because you wouldn't have money to go out at the time, or you would have gone to pub for 2 drinks and you're like, oh, we're out of money now, so let's go back and carry on.
I didn't get that.
Oh, did you not? No. See, I was watching the very 90s this week, actually. I was watching the In Vogue documentary on Disney. It's about how like music and fashion were coming together at the time and getting more and more blended. And like, we can't have nearly one without the other.
Do you think that's the same now?
I think it's more so because musicians don't make money from their music.
From streams, no money.
So you have to kind of nearly...
It's merchandise.
Yeah, or get a brand deal, or have someone sponsor you.
It's performance now, and
to get a brand, get a brand deal
and merchandise. That's where the money's in.
There's a band that does be on Grafton Street, and I can't remember the name of them, but
I know who you're. I don't know their name either.
They put it up on TikTok. There's a video, and it was just saying like they have to they've just stopped going to any record labels because they get the record label gets 85% as their take, or whatever,
royalties,
and then they take 15% as well. So just like all their money, they get nothing off it. So
I think you get 15 cents to stream, and then if you think about who has to take, you think who has to take from that then before you get paid.
Fucking nuts.
It's ridiculous. Like it's crazy money. Like the streaming, like you have to make a stupid amount of streams in order to make any money.
Like Taylor Swift, Drake.
You're going to open your eyes there.
Yeah, like
you have
Ed
to be like
Sheeran,
that. Ed Sheeran,
and then maybe you'll start.
They're
seeing
the
a
only
bit
ones
of
I
money.
say. Well, Taylor Swift is the first woman to become a billionaire from making music.
That's mental.
Anyway, should we get into the? We kind of went a bit of a tangent there. It's okay though. Should we go into the individual songs?
Yeah.
The
You
albums?
can
Let's
go
go
into
it.
Sorry,
So the first track is So
Young.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to talk about it first, or do you want me to go into it?
You can go first.
Yeah, you go ahead then.
I'll go first. Cool. So I really like the vocals in the chorus. The "Let's chase the dragon." That part's really cool. It's a very nostalgic song for me. So as I've already mentioned, like my mum loved Suede, and so for me, like this song kind of brings me back to my early childhood. Like I just remember listening to it in the living room with my mum and whatever. I just remember it, right? So it's a bit more. You're looking at my scores on each song.
I was just like, I didn't even.
Okay, that's all right. So it's very. It brings me back. This song does. The bridge is very dreamy. Interesting piano parts in the bridge there.
Yeah.
And it's a great opener. It's short and sweet. Like I liked it as an opener to the album. I thought it was a good opener. Strong opener.
Yeah, I thought it was good. The chorus is very sing along, like So Young, So Gone. I didn't like the dragon bit though.
No,
I thought it was real cheesy. It's like,
I liked
Puff
it.
the Magic Dragon. It just reminded me of. I was like,
I thought when I first heard it, because I wasn't actually listening along to the lyrics, I thought it was "Let's Chase the Problem."
Oh yeah, I've done that several times throughout the album.
Yeah.
Misheard the lyrics.
Maybe that's why I didn't get the concept.
Yeah, maybe you're you're hearing a different
I
album.
thought it was "Let's chase the problem," and I was like, "That's a cool
That sounds
line."
better though. That's
And then when I read it, I was like, "Dragon." I was like, "Okay," but I had a feeling maybe because like the whole song's obviously about like being young and like being able to like go out and do new things and express yourself like as a young person and fight back against things and whatnot. Like that's the energy that I got from the album. So like the "Let's Chase the Dragon" for me was like a metaphor. Like a dragon is like the bad thing in your house, right? Okay, so that's the way I was reading it.
Yeah.
But like I thought like the problem would have been a better line personally. Let's chase the problem.
I think that's a bit better. Yeah. Let's write to Suede and tell them to.
Yeah. Suede, you wrote the lyrics wrong, mate. Problem should have
rewritten them for you. It's fine.
Yeah. And let me remix and master it for you as well. So what did you think then?
I thought the same. I thought it was like it reminded me of the recession then, the theme of that.
This is the song that kind of
let's go back to our flat in London and carry on.
Get fucked
up.
But
let's get fucked up and the party. But I love the end of it, how it all came together. I love the guitar at the end of it. I think Bernard Butler.
Yeah, that's the guitarist.
Because he was the only one I was familiar with.
Okay, yeah. Good guitarist.
Yeah, and he worked with like the Cribs. I think Duffy. Duffy on Rock Ferry.
I know Duffy. Yeah, I know Duffy on Rock Ferry.
That's her album.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he worked for her a lot on that. He worked with loads like Manic Street Preachers and stuff.
Okay.
So that's the only way I knew of him. Overall, I thought it was just an okay song.
Yeah,
I thought it was good. I thought it was good opener.
I didn't think it was a good opener. I was listening to it because I listened to it the album 3 times, and I
disagree.
So, like for me, again, it was all the kind of the less rockier songs I found very dreary. Once it came on to like Moving, and then after that I started to enjoy the album.
Okay.
But the first 3 songs.
Got your favourite song wrong?
Have you?
Yep.
We might as well do that now.
We'll do it in a bit. Should we move on to the second song unless you're done with that? Are you all done? Yeah.
Done.
Okay, cool. Second song's Animal Nitrate. Do you want to start us with that one?
I thought this again was about drugs. It's drugs.
Okay.
Relationship.
Okay.
And I thought maybe they were talking about like broken homes in society, and like I thought from the first few lyrics it was like passed on drug abuse or something or use, and
that's it.
Yeah.
But then also, having like a good time then, like, so it's a problem, but you're still enjoying it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, you're having a good time, but you're like, oh, could this be a problem?
Okay,
that's,
I read
that's
this
relatable.
song differently to you then. So I read this song as someone he's in a relationship with a woman, or whoever it may be. It might not be a woman, considering the album, right? But like they're in a relationship, and the previous person they were in a relationship was a bit of a sex maniac, and they loved doing crazy sexual things, and they called them an animal. So like maybe they were into like BDSM or like
Very
rough
different.
sex, right?
Very different.
And so I can't turn you on because I'm not the same as that person. So it's almost like a longing for like, oh, they're just an animal. So they're calling them an animal, saying like, oh, fuck them, I love you. You know what I mean? But like they fucked you like an animal, and you want that. You know what I mean? You want rough sex.
I really didn't listen to this album, did I?
That's the way I was.
I had to Google what nitrate is, and it's a chemical.
Yeah. But like also, chemicals obviously are released everywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dopamine,
It's not nitrate though.
oxytocin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's like that's the way I read the album, the song. Sorry. So I'll just break it down for you. So like another really nostalgic song for me. Brings me back to my childhood. So again, this song really felt
Jesus, after that statement, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, that's sex, all that rough sex from that animal. Really nice guitar work. The chorus has really good energy. So I thought the chorus was...
Oh, the chorus, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the songs that stuck in my head.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
me
kept
too,
recalling.
yeah. This song feels so definitively Britpop.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Britpop. Like it's unbelievably Britpop. Guitar solo in the bridge feels quite space rock. So it's like that.
I thought I got bits of like glam rock.
They're
throughout
sort of synonymous. That they can kind of be linked together in a lot of ways. Yeah, I get that though. Yeah, glam rock and space rock. Like it just felt like almost like spacey, but that also links in with Bowie for me. It's like obviously a lot of his rock was like
that's right,
especially like Ziggy Stardust, his era.
Yeah,
like very space rock. And then I wrote down last bit of an anthem. Can imagine this would go hard live.
Oh yeah, that's what I kept thinking when I was listening to it, especially the chorus. I imagine just everyone just screaming.
What's it take to turn you on? Like everyone in the crowd, like, oh, now that animal's gone. Like everyone getting crazy. You know, it'd be a sick song to see live.
Oh
yeah, mad. And then the guitar solo comes in, like it'd be absolutely crazy live. But yeah, I read that song so differently to yourself. That's so interesting.
Isn't that so weird though? Yeah,
it's interesting. I mean, look, we both could be wrong.
Oh yeah, they're like, no, it's about my little pet.
Yeah, called Animal. And he has a right nitrate.
I end up being right.
But yeah, so let's move on. So She's Not Dead. So what's going on there, Dary?
Locked in a castle, you're exhausting her.
Do you think that was my favourite song?
No.
Okay. Well, you said you got it wrong.
Yeah.
So it's one of... Oh, okay, I'm confused because I thought you were going to pick
Carry
one of the three. Yes, it was a good song. I really liked it, and I don't have my notes.
Yeah, but you liked it, yeah?
Yeah, it was
forgot his homework.
Yeah, Dary is shit with this, He's
I left my...
It's the whole concept, Dary.
I wanted to say, I finished up work. My last day at work was yesterday, and I left my bag.
Excuses.
That's all I'm hearing.
I'm going to get a slap after this now.
Just want to make sure it's
Still recording.
Imagine, like, finding that stopped.
No, but to be fair, like the first three songs, like when I was listening to them, they were good songs, but they weren't great songs. And then when I went on,
do you think Animal Nitrate was a good song
there? No, not really.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Do you not remember it though?
I do. No, I remember the song. But no, I just didn't think...
Just because I've sang it.
To be fair, I think when I got on to a certain part of the album, I started to think, right, them songs, I'm past them now, and I'm going to, I started to like the other songs on the album.
I have a feeling you like the songs that I didn't like. I have a feeling, judging from what we're going from right now, from what we're going. Okay, well, look, in that case then, if you've not got much to add on She's Not Dead, we might...
I didn't like a song either.
Well, it wasn't my favourite,
okay.
I will... But do you have any notes about it, or do you want me to get into it?
Just like, I thought it was a very dark song. I thought it was about like an auntie,
Auntie.
Yeah, killing herself.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
because the exhaust in her hair.
Yeah, what's the word the young ones use nowadays? Is
unalive.
Unalive, yeah. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, unalive.
And I thought maybe like as a child he was remembering, because it's like the uncle. I'm imagining the uncle going, "Oh, she's not. She's just gone away or something."
I thought it was again. We read it differently, so I thought it was about a man who murdered.
Oh, it
girlfriend.
could have been as well.
Yeah. And he was
Oh, yeah.
he was saying it was a suicide, or he was saying that they'd
Oh,
left.
definitely could have been like that, yeah.
And that's why the chorus is like, she's not dead, because he's trying to reassure them.
Yeah.
So that's,
I never thought of that.
yeah,
that
that's the
makes
way
sense now.
We're reading things very differently.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, it's interesting now. I like it when people read things in a different way.
I really didn't like the song.
It wasn't mine.
I had to skip it.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
I thought after Animal Nitrate, it wasn't.
Lowered.
Yeah, I was just like, oh.
Yeah. It kind of Animal Nitrate was like such a whoa,
and then it just stops. You're like,
she's not dead. And it's like,
okay.
I think that happens out throughout the album to way too much.
I don't think the flow of the songs work particularly well.
Yeah, the album's flow was a bit weird.
On and off.
I did write down though, pretty guitar work. The acoustic is a nice touch. Considering the 2 songs before this were very like electric guitar heavy, it's nice to hear an acoustic.
Mm-hmm.
I did write nice falsetto in the chorus, go where he said. Very emotive with the voice breaking, because he's like, go where he said. Like his voice breaks when he says it. He has a very unique voice, like a very unique voice.
I don't think it's that unique, to be fair, from that kind of like that kind of era.
And then I wrote down skip
that.
Interesting lyrics, and then I wrote down abusive relationship with a question mark. He kills the girl and tells everyone she left. And that's what I thought the song was about, like we just mentioned. So I thought that he was telling everyone, like, oh, she's not dead. She went and slept with that other guy that she was seeing. You know,
she's with him now.
Yeah, what's the line, like, she's in another bed, she's in another man's bed or something. Like, so that's the way I was reading the song. It's a bit of a weird song. It was very dark,
dark, especially after Animal Nitrate.
Yeah, it was just so like,
and then you're just like, no.
Yeah, like, oh, you're having fun.
Bring it down. No.
You know, so I get that. Yeah. Okay, moving. So it seems like you want to talk about this one, Dary. So let's go.
There's a part in this song, right? This is one where I heard the muffling. So you can hear when he's singing into the chorus, I think it starts to fade in your ear. And then there's a part in the guitar that goes... I fucking loved it for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
Well,
no, it's just I didn't like it.
Did you not? No, but there's a
That's the thing that I think I didn't like about it.
I thought it was brilliant.
No, I like the guitars as well and the melody of the song.
Yeah, it's a very good song. That was
again, I thought it was overall quite a dark song. I think it mentions she's got a big black dog in her, so like a black dog is a metaphor for depression.
Okay.
So I thought it was another sad song.
I don't know. I said, didn't listen to the album that way at all for some reason. I think it's because it was in the way so the way I said it to you was I listened to it in the office. I went into the office and I was pissed off because it was. Am I drunk? I was pissed off.
I put wine in there.
I was pissed off because I was going into work and then I was annoyed. And then the second day I was going in was my last day in the office, so I was in a better mood. And I enjoyed the album. I enjoyed the album more the second time I listened to it. So it was 2 different kind of emotions in 2 different days, and like the songs differed. So I started to enjoy like the first song in the album a lot more the second day. But overall, then every time I went to that song, my feelings went up higher. So it was, that was the first song in the album I started to like. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this song there, Eleanor?
Yeah, no, I thought it was an okay song. Like, I cannot recall it now. Like, I can't even think of...
If you can't take it, I can't take it away from me.
I just can't remember some of the songs. Like, to me, they're just not memorable.
Yeah.
And then I hate the effect he puts on moving.
Yes.
The chorus bit, I'm like, why have you done that? And it's gone like spacey in and out. I'm like,
we're on the same line.
I think could we not try that without the sound? Sometimes
or maybe just reverb.
Yeah,
or something
like that. That just... I don't know, it just annoyed me.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, look, I share the same feelings with you there. So I wrote down here, guitar chords in this song actually feels quite Smithsy.
Yeah.
I felt like it was quite Smithsy, the guitar chords. I don't like the phaser effect in the chorus, hasn't aged well, I wrote down. So that's the moving. I didn't rate it. Like, vocal delivery is a bit strange in this one. Or like that, you can't take it. It's felt a bit weird
in the bus
at times.
like this.
Yeah, you were like loving it. You're like, I can't take it. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, and I was there like. Also, the mix feels quite flat in the chorus. Could really do with a modern remaster. I wrote down here.
What's your wish you were modern?
Did you listen to the remastered
I didn't
version?
listen to it. Is there a remaster?
There is, yeah,
there?
it's like 25th edition. I didn't listen to it. I just listened to your original.
I should have done, because I reckon it might be a little
Might be better.
Yeah.
Because there's lots to be said, because I suppose budget, time, equipment, technology has a lot to say for it. Like,
I just felt like it felt very flat at times, and I just felt like there should be a lot more energy here, especially in the toms. There was like a tom section where it's like in the toms, and it felt like I was expecting it to feel like, you know what I mean, like a big impact, and it just felt like hitting pieces
a bit
of paper.
weak.
You know what I mean? I was like, what's going on? Like,
you like that? No, experimental.
Yeah, well, yeah. In mine, it's supposed to sound experimental, not supposed to sound like a Britpop rock anthem. I'm sorry. Right, should we move on then to pantomime?
So it's very animal orientated. That's why I was getting that, because there's
Animal Nitrate, there's horse, there's
pantomime horse.
Yeah.
Oh, they mention cars a lot in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Every second song was mention of a car.
I didn't notice cars being mentioned.
In She's Not Dead.
She's Not Dead. She was mentioning about the car in the exhaust.
And then Breakdown. Your love.
That could be a reference to killing yourself, though.
Yeah, that was.
Well. Well, I think Sleeping Pills is very much about that, which we'll get onto that in a second. Yeah. But pantomime horse. Then, so do you have anything to say about that, Dary? Before
I can't remember the song.
Right, well, that explains
great.
a lot. Yeah, okay, cool.
Do it again.
Yeah, no. To be fair, it's not the best song on the album. So
I skipped this song a lot.
You skipped it.
Yeah, I didn't. I hated the metaphor. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I don't know if he has a bad relationship with his mom or his birth was bad, but cut from the wreckage. He's talking about being born.
Yeah, he was like there's something a reference about him being a part of the stars or something.
I was like. I skipped the song so many times. I listened to it maybe once or twice, and I just hated.
You seem to have gotten a different vibe to that song. I thought the album was quite fun.
I do think the album was fun,
but I didn't get the whole kind of
deeper.
meaning.
You weren't paying attention to
it. Yeah, fair, I was waiting on to get onto. I was just
you're just looking for the guitar riff. When's the riff coming in? And you're like, yeah. I wrote down about pantomime horse. I did actually write a decent bit here, but it's anyway.
I'm assuming it's your favorite song.
Yeah, no, it's not.
What did you think it was about? I thought he was either missing a half of him or he had two personalities. There's maybe a nice side to him and a bad side.
Is this a song that references him being androgynous, about his
that
hair?
could have been it as well. Yeah,
I think it might have been. Yeah, there's something about him having
two sides,
woman hair or something.
Yeah, because a pantomime horse, you need two people to be a pantomime horse. Yeah.
That's fucking hell, Jesus Christ, Eleanor.
See, you have to do your homework, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know.
You just showed me up.
I just thought it was an interesting.
I've done 10 episodes.
I just thought it was an interesting name. I never picked up on that metaphor. That's a very interesting metaphor.
Yeah,
fair enough. Well, look, I'm just gonna read out what I said. I don't think I thought about the 2-person thing. I didn't pick up on that. Okay. Yeah. So again, I wrote down with the heavy use of phasers in the guitars. Unfortunately, feels very dated to me again. Yeah. I just didn't like the guitar work. I like the walking bass though in the background. The bass line was pretty cool. So far, the weakest chorus melody. The chorus was just really weak.
I can't remember that song.
Yeah, it was quite forgettable. To be fair, however, the build in the lyrics is the bridges. Is pretty strong. Nice guitar work with all the spacey doodling towards the end. Outro saves the song for me from dipping into a 5. Story builds, strong build into the outro, and the vocals are really cool at the end. So at the end, it does save it a little bit.
I do find a lot of their songs, the outros, it does kind of stronger than, the kind of it's a crescendo. It all comes and an octave up, the West Side.
What's the opposite of a crescendo?
A decrescendo.
A diminuendo.
I knew that. Why'd you let me guess?
But look, good one though. Crescendo. That's nice. Yeah.
I don't know that.
Would you say it's a crescendo into a mezzo forte into a forte, or what would you say it would be?
into a
I'm joking.
into a Yodelo Mende. I'm just making up words now.
Fortissimo, maybe? No, I'm joking. We're going a bit hard now.
My brain.
On the Latin, yeah. No, I'm
fucking
joking.
clue.
Don't worry. But yeah, I thought it was an okay song, and I think the outro saved it a little bit for me. Because if the outro wasn't as good as it was, it probably would have been like a 5.8 for me. But I did give it 6.5. So it was.
Can I say this is my one of the songs I really disliked?
Yeah.
Least favorite.
Yeah, least favorite.
Yeah. It was probably one of my least favorites as well. I reckon it was maybe my second or third least favorite. Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, we share the same on that.
Oh, we're going with my favorite now.
Oh, is this the Drowners?
One of my favorite.
Favorite is the Drowners. Okay, cool. So
I figured when you mentioned it. Was going to be
you did mention it earlier. I was like,
oh yeah. I was like, damn.
Give it away.
Yeah, no, I love the drums, the start of the drums, and then
Okay.
Oh no.
There's the bug starting to take off.
When the guitars came in, and it felt like kind of like a Smitsy Blur song.
Okay.
Or I know Blur probably weren't out at the time.
Yeah.
But I could hear like Blur, and I loved the. Oh yeah, this is a song as well that I thought was like it's like he's exploring maybe a same-sex relationship, like you're taking me over, and it's kind of like he wants to be something else, but like this person is taking him over and bringing more out of him
very deeply into this
and
song.
then it's like we kiss in his room and him singing it.
A little hint.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, a big hint.
Yeah. That's it. They're not being subtle.
Depends how.
And like the relationship is like overtaking, and it's maybe moving too fast for him in what he's comfortable with. But you know when you meet somebody and it moves very fast, and you're like, oh, slow down.
Yeah.
But I thought this was one of my favorite songs.
It was
really,
great. It was a really, really good song.
The energy of it and everything I thought was amazing.
This is your favorite song.
No. Disagree?
The drums, they feel super flat.
That could be the mix then.
That's what Jarvis.
That's the production.
And you mentioned Blur and Smiths.
Yes.
I said this song feels super Bowie.
Yeah.
Super Bowie. I wrote that down. Feels like if this song was remastered, it could actually be a really, really good song.
Yes, maybe we should listen to the remaster.
Just a shame that the production feels so dated.
Yeah.
So I wrote down, I remember listening to this and being like, man, if this was just remastered, I reckon this would be like maybe a 7 or an 8.
No, they did remaster it.
Oh, well, obviously.
I look at this whole use up and remaster songs, like looking at Crash Bandicoot, right? And then Crash Bandicoot being remastered, and it was shit because Crash Bandicoot, just leave it on its own.
That's different. That's a game. That's nostalgia.
In terms of production, and like if someone that loves Suede, like it's the same concept. So not everyone loves Crash Bandicoot, but like if you're looking to redate something and make it more modernized, I just think it ruins it.
Yeah, but like here's the difference between a game and a song, right? Because here's the thing, right? With a game, right? Okay, all that happens is it looks better, okay, but it still plays exactly the same.
Sometimes it's not better. Sims 4 is crap.
Well, yeah, but with Crash Bandicoot, right, it looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit modernised, but it feels the same. You can still play exactly the same.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Right?
It's not.
But with a song, when it's remastered, it's different completely.
You can hear like more of the the bass. Maybe you didn't hear the bass before.
I played Crash Bandicoot when I was younger, and I played it again.
Where's this tangent come from?
No, because it's just remastered stuff. It's like you're pissing me off with it all. I didn't want it to be old. No, but like generally, like with that, like I'd rather see Crash Bandicoot and leave it as nostalgic best, rather than making it better or trying to make it better, or just graphically like.
See, like because I used to love Halo, and when they remastered Halo, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah,
the cutscenes were like so fresh, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but you're not listening to Halo. You're not listening to.
Exactly, that's what I mean, though.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like listening when something's remastered is entirely different.
Next album review is
Crash Bandicoot. So sleeping pills. Okay.
Yeah.
Very dreary.
Didn't like this one either.
No, neither did I.
I didn't know what was on about. Although he said sweet FA, is that like sweet fuck all?
I wrote down sweet fuck all.
Oh yeah, and I thought that's very. I thought we came up with that.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Like as in our generation.
Us three.
No, like everyone says sweet FA.
Sweet FA or.
I never heard someone say sweet FA. I've heard people say sweet fuck all, but
Yeah.
FA.
I've heard people say it before, yeah.
It's like OMG, actually. It's
Funny
not
enough,
from...
that's literally the first thing I literally write down here. So sweet FA,
Hey, yeah.
sweet fuck all. What does that say? Convincing
Yeah,
a
I'm reading
girl
mine,
to...
I'm like, what did I
Okay,
say?
yeah, that's where it goes a bit darker.
Yeah. Just give us a weird text.
So I wrote down here that I thought this song was about convincing a girl not to kill themselves.
I just
that's
thought...
the impression I got.
I thought maybe it was asleep or addicted to sleeping pills. Like, don't take
I
your
thought
sleeping
this
pills.
was about someone being like,
Didn't know.
don't kill yourself. You know
Could
what
have
I
been,
mean?
yeah.
I thought that's what his message was. So song feels so 90s. Feel like this could have been a Pulp song.
Oh,
Feeling kind of meh. Feeling kind of meh on this one. Although I can imagine this song has probably helped a lot of people. Has a good message. Just can't get behind the production though, unfortunately. Do really like the dreamy intro though. Almost sounds like you've awoken from a failed suicide attempt.
Oh,
In the
Oh,
intro.
that is intense as fuck, lad.
Yeah.
So that's what it sounded like to me. It sounded really like pixely, like
Yeah.
almost like woken up, like, oh, it didn't work. You know what I mean? That's what it.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. That's what I felt like the song was about. I felt like it was about someone trying to say to someone, "Don't take those pills. Don't kill yourself."
Mm.
That's what the.
I think that was the message, but I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. Because
If I heard that message, I'd be like, oh, well.
it's something like that. Songs like that put me in a position or in a mood where I'm like, it like kind of makes you feel like, oh, like this is shit. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't think it. I can't even recall the song now. Like,
Yeah.
I gave it
listened to
so
many
much.
times.
It wasn't my favorite.
I said 4.
Yeah. Give it a 4.
Yeah.
Ooh, really
that
low.
could be really swift, and there's another one less than 4.
Yeah, I think Pantomime Horse is 3.
Oh, really low.
Sweet,
Yeah.
suiting you.
Fair enough. Right, okay. All right. I don't think I go anything lower than a 5 here because I think you can get a lot worse than this.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, like, I can't write a song like that. Like, don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
yeah, 100%.
But, like, I just
Correct, better.
didn't like it.
yeah. Breakdown then. Let's move on.
I think
Okay.
I really like the melody, and I thought it was really poetic.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I also thought again it was a same-sex relationship.
Okay. Yeah.
Like he says, you can only do so much for womankind. So like I thought he was maybe with a woman, and then he's like, it's like stop going. You can only go so far in your mind, so you can only pretend so much in
right.
this
Okay.
Good call.
normal relationship,
Ah.
and that you can only get so much from it when really you should be just yourself and.
Be with the same
That's
sex.
interesting.
Yeah.
That
That's
is good.
interesting.
That's a good pick.
That's a good shout. Right.
So that's why I thought that overall the album was like really brave,
Because
and
of course the album cover is 2 men.
two
Kissing.
boys, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of in your like obvious when you think about
Yeah,
it.
you
fucking
think-
hell.
Me and you've been
How
doing
did
this
I
all
miss
along.
that?
Hang on a second.
Get on
They're
to the
fake
next
arms.
episode.
Bad attempt quote there for you.
What did you think about this song, Dary? Anything to mention?
I don't remember it. If you sing a little bit to me, I know I'll remember the song.
I don't
It-
remember.
I can't remember, but as soon as it comes on, I'm like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
But it's another one that's hard to.
I think a lot of
There's
them
no
were, though.
there's not a lot of hooks in the album.
Yeah, I wrote down here. So funny enough, you mentioned about it being poetic. I wrote down best lyrics so far.
Yes.
They're the most thought-provoking to me.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of overthinking something to the point where it becomes a detriment and you stop being able to take in your surroundings.
Yes.
That's the impression I got. I didn't lean on the whole same-sex vibe.
I got
so
a lot of that. I thought like the
Yeah.
whole
You're
like
definitely
it's
right.
interesting. Yeah,
the
like, it's
album
very
was
interesting,
like
yeah.
complex relationships, maybe dark relationships, and then
Yeah.
like the whole fighting that you might be like gay and like those feelings that come with it,
Afraid to
especially
admit
of
it
the
back in
time.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
Because London and England would have been more progressive than Ireland, but you'd still have a lot of that taboo.
Yeah, taboo.
No,
Yeah,
100%.
of course, yeah. I like what they were trying to go for in the build and the bridge.
Yeah.
I think the drummer and bass let the team down though because the performance is a little bit sloppy compared to the singer and guitarist.
Oh.
So
See, I couldn't really hear the bass in any of the songs. I don't know if that was my earphones or
Do you
just
have
the
little
production.
earphones, is
Yeah,
it?
like
Yeah,
I should listen to the.
I love
Yeah.
big
Beats,
headphones with the
yeah.
bass.
That's the ones I have.
Yeah,
so massive.
I should have done that, but I couldn't pick up any kind of bass.
But I did
stuff.
like the bridge at the end.
Did you listen to it in the gym at any time? Or did you just use it as like...
No, I wasn't in the gym this week.
Animal night train.
Your own machine.
Yeah, I thought it was a good song though, and I do think the lyrics were definitely the strongest in this song than any
So
other
did
song.
I. I thought
Yeah,
that really came. It was really well written. Lyrically,
really
it was best song.
Yeah, definitely. Metal Mickey.
This was a really good song.
Okay.
I did, obviously, because it was rocker. It's like it goes
it's
from
very cool song.
It was very cool, and I think because it goes from dreary to rock to dreary to kind of like heavier music, it starts to bring the album. I don't know. It just all the rockier versions of the songs that are on the album were the best songs for me.
Okay,
but that's just my take.
Yeah, bar Breakdown. I thought Breakdown was the best slow song.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool. Is it about a stripper?
I didn't get the impression
because she's showing it off.
Probably was.
All the people shake their money in time.
I mean, that would
suggest.
I reckon it's probably about a stripper.
I think you caught it there. That's a good goal.
But this was one of the songs that I misheard the lyrics. And I had to, Spotify to see the lyrics. Yeah, I thought he was saying she's so fine, she's so fit, which I think is better than she sells hearts, she sells meat. She could also be a butcher.
Oh, yeah.
But then she sells hearts.
I remember the lyrics now. Yeah,
she sells
I read
meat,
that.
her body.
And I thought that was so weird. I thought it was a really weird line. She sells hearts and sells meats.
Her body. Meat is her body, I suppose.
Obviously, that makes sense, yeah.
And then hearts, like maybe a girlfriend experience, like like love.
That's weird. Yeah.
But I thought it was she's so fit, she's so fine.
So maybe it could even be about a prostitute if she sells meat.
I'd say if you listen to the remastered version, it could be she's so fit, she's so fine. Imagine.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the
lyrics are right. Metal Mickey, for me, the vocal melody in this song I think is pretty weak and very clunky.
Oh, did you? I really liked it.
I don't think.
I thought it was one of the. Oh, sorry.
No, because I'm just going to say something stupid probably.
Say that.
No, I don't know, because I was going to say something about his favourite song, but I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
And that's why I stopped myself.
And I thought it was one of the strong kind of like, I don't know if it was a single, but it could have been a single.
Okay, fair enough. I didn't feel that way about this song.
I liked it as well.
Guitar solo is pretty cool, but again with the effects, it just makes the song feel dated. Not really vibing with this track at all, to be honest.
Oh no, I thought it was a good track.
Yeah,
I gave it 8.5.
Give it 8.5.
Yeah.
Fucked it, I think.
Get it 5.2. Why is this not? Fair enough. Well, I think I fucked yours as well, to be fair.
I think you might have got mine, to be fair.
No, I don't think I did. Number 10, Animal Lover. What do you want to say?
It's the last song.
No, second to last song.
Oh, second to last, yeah. So how does it go?
Okay, I don't know. What do you think?
When I listened to this, I was like, is it finished and it's gone back to Animal Nitrate? I thought the songs sounded similar, but I thought again it's a animalistic sexual relationship.
Yeah.
And I thought it just sounded samey from all the other songs. It was kind of like if you could sum up all the songs previously in one song, it would have been this.
Okay,
if that makes sense. I thought it wasn't stand out, even though it's a.
I think the album failed towards the end, definitely. Like,
I thought it got stronger towards the end, or maybe in the middle, and then the
middle. I think the middle was the best part for me.
I also thought I thought he sounded like Damon Albarn.
Oh, really?
Singing, yeah.
I said again, just like earlier, I said fun song felt very Bowie again in this song. I was feeling Bowie again.
I need to re-listen to it and think of Bowie in my head because I did not get Bowie at all.
I got Bowie, again, really hard in this song. Lyrics didn't really scream out to me.
I got Bowie really hard in this.
I got Bowie really hard in this song. He was absolutely rigid.
To be fair, the album it does curate that as well, I suppose.
Curate, nice word, yeah. Lyrics didn't really scream out to me in this track, but it was definitely better than the song before. I preferred it to Metal Mickey.
Oh,
Metal Mickey.
I did. Can imagine this song would be brilliant and really fun live. But obviously that's all I really had to say about the song. I didn't really say much about it.
No, I thought it was sound the same as Animal Nitrate and also forgettable because for life of me I cannot remember.
It was just kind of like a lesser version of Animal Nitrate.
Yeah.
If you want to look at it that way, that makes sense.
It's so funny too, though, when you're like you're listening to an album and you're not really that into it, you just forget what it sounds like.
Yeah,
but I tried really hard to remember.
And it's so strange though, because I listened to it. I probably listened to that album more times than any other album.
Suede.
That's Suede. I listened to it 3 times, and I've never listened to any album that we've done on this podcast 3 times, and I still don't remember any of it.
You know, and I thought it was me. I thought maybe I'm getting older. Songs but I just found there wasn't maybe
You're not so young.
Yeah. I was like, I am young. You know, and I kind of was confused by the lyrics. I thought like maybe someone got out of jail, and then I thought maybe two timing. I thought there was a lot of things going on lyrically in the song that I couldn't kind of make heads or tails of it. I think at this point,
either I didn't pick up on the lyrics, or maybe I just wasn't focusing to the lyrics that much.
Yeah, we're focusing on it.
But also, it's the vocals, how they're recorded. They're not clear, and you can't do. It's kind of shoegazy in some aspects. Because you can't always hear the lyrics. It's just kind of like.
Well, that's that overuse of phases.
Yeah.
Right, and like, what would you say, phases and
effects,
chorus, and like stuff like that. Like they're overused a lot in this album to the point where like it almost like. At the time, I imagine it would have sounded like unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like if this album came out yesterday, and we were living in 1993 or whatever when this album came out,
6 and
yeah, right. It would have been like, whoa, what the fuck is this? This is crazy. But now it's like, I feel like the effects are just taking too much of the space in front to the point where like it almost ruins the actual instruments themselves.
Yeah.
And the vocal delivery as well.
It kind of blurs it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You couldn't persuade me.
No. I actually did write that down. Yeah. I was like, not swayed.
The last song, The Next Life.
I thought it was too dark.
I thought it was really sad as well.
Yeah,
but I liked the piano, how it was just a piano. Yeah. I thought it was sweet. But I thought it was very sad.
I thought it was sad, but I thought it was really out of the blue.
Really, like after all the happy, nice relationships that came before.
Exactly, right? All of the lovely songs that came before it. I felt like it just kind of came out of nowhere. So I put the piano, nice change. Obviously, it was nice hearing a piano because I don't think there was a piano throughout the entire album. So it was nice to hear one. Really nice vocal melody after the company is on its knees. There's like a vocal melody, like he's not singing lyrics, he's just singing a melody. It's really nice. The song's actually really nice. I do like it a lot actually, but it doesn't fit in at all with the rest of the album for me. It felt to me like they said this has to be emotional because it's just the closer.
Yeah, and a lot of albums was always put on the slow,
last song. It just
emotional
kind of felt
song.
It's the closer, so let's make it a really dreary piano ballad.
Yeah,
but it didn't feel like it had a connection with the rest of the album. It felt like it just kind of was kind of a bit ham-fisted in there.
I think it's a running theme with us in this podcast as we find
closers.
Closers aren't great.
No, they're not though.
No,
I love closers. I love a good closer.
Novak from I thought that was a good closer. Skinty Feet was like the
first closer we've heard in like the whole podcast. Where I've been like, oh my god, I like that closer.
Did you listen to Skinty Feet? Do you know the album?
I can't remember.
Oh, it's good. That's our last week's podcast.
It was good. But yeah, no, that was a good closer. But this one, it just felt a bit like just put a piano ballad in.
Just do a piano song.
Make it really sad.
We haven't done one yet.
And dreary. And it was also about like, I'll meet you in the next life. It was almost like when we die, I'll meet you again. And it didn't really feel like it fit in with like the sexual themes of the album. It felt like almost like
maybe just
didn't feel right. It didn't feel like it fit in.
It was about the same person. The whole album was about the same person, and then that person passed away. Maybe.
Or I thought it was like he couldn't be with the person, so he's like imagining a next life.
I thought it was like,
you're good.
I'll see you when you're dead. You know what I mean?
I also got that too, but I wonder if there's like a double he's imagining like another life. Yeah.
See, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. Yeah. When we're reincarnated as badgers.
I'm kind of raging now that I didn't have notes because that was very intense. And
I liked it. I like that. It was good, Eleanor. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Sorry,
you've
got very small hands.
Yeah, I know,
Very small hands.
Everyone always tells me how small my hands are.
Jesus. Now, favourite songs and stuff, right?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. Did you have a favourite song, Eleanor?
Yeah, so definitely The Drowners.
Yeah, you told me.
And then it's between Animal Nitrate and Breakdown.
Okay.
I probably go Animal Nitrate just because I can remember it more.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I thought Breakdown was a beautiful song.
So do you want me to go first?
You can guess my song,
Oh yeah, I couldn't guess now your songs.
Yeah.
I think your favourite is Animal Nitrate.
No. My favourite song was Moving.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, and I think your rating of the album was 6.2.
No, 6.9 actually, to be fair.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Right, okay, close. You're actually quite close to me then.
So
okay.
I got your least favorite stuff, your favorite song, and I think it's your least favorite song now after hearing your.
Okay.
So I thought it was Metal Mickey.
No, my favorite song, was the same one that I guess for you. My favorite song was Animal Nitrate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, even though it's the hit on the album.
Yeah.
It just sounds so good, man.
Yeah, it was. It was a good song, but no, I thought it was Metal Mickey. I give your rating 6.8.
You're so fucking close.
Bastard, I always get
6.7.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Do you know what I said? I give it a 6.8 for nostalgia.
I'll give you that. I think it's between 0.1 we should give it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well,
Then,
because then I get my next point in the last episode, you bitch.
then that means you actually got me then. I think it was nearly a point something off. Like.
It was 0.1 off. I
Yeah.
guess 8.2 and you said 8.1.
Yeah.
I think you should give you that.
Yeah, fair
between
enough.
0.1 and we should accept it, I reckon.
Starting from today.
Starting from
Yeah.
But yeah, look, overall, I thought it was better than average album.
I think it
Oh,
depends.
yeah,
enjoyable.
completely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends on your mood.
Yeah,
and
yes.
that's living off the.
And I definitely noticed as well that when I re-listened to it, I did feel like songs started to grow on me. So maybe the album is very much a grower.
It's not like a one
Not a
time. It's
shower.
not a one. No, it's definitely. It's like persevere
Yeah.
to remember it and like it. I think.
Maybe after the 9th time you listen to it, you'll be like,
And then be like, "Yay!
be buzzing.
I'm Suede."
Oh, hey! Let's see what we did there. Hey! But yeah, I thought it was definitely above average. Like I said, 6.7, so nearly a 7. But like, I feel like to me, the production let it down overall.
Yeah.
I feel like it feels very dated, and I just feel like maybe if it was modernized, maybe it could be hitting a 7. Maybe even like 7.5.
I disagree.
Somewhere in that region.
To the extent of the modernising it, I think there was just songs on it I just didn't like.
Well, that's fine. I just disagree with you. So
Agreed to disagree.
Yeah,
agreed to disagree.
We'll go music news.
Yeah, we're gonna go on music news now. So who?
Wanna listen to us do the news?
Here for the news. Music news.
Wanna listen to us?
The news that you choose. The music news. Music news. The news that you choose. Music news.
The little niece me and Grace is my dog.
Oh, get in there.
Which one's Grace?
The one line in there. Yo.
Right, okay. Music news.
Lovely stuff.
Music news. Okay. What we're talking about today, P Diddy. Okay, cool. So obviously we all know about the shit that's cracked off with P Diddy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's so much happening with him.
Yeah.
He goes in like I seen something there recently as well where he was on a talk show and he had his hand down the side of the couch and looked like he was feeling up the contestant. The person beside him was a fella as well, and the man just gets up and pulls his hand away and then sits around and starts giving him grief or something.
I don't think he discriminates on gender, to be fair. I think
It's just
he doesn't
abuse across
really
the board.
care
He's
about
good like
who
that.
he
Yeah.
sexually violates, to be fair. I think he's pretty inclusive when
Yeah.
it comes to that.
But it's amazing how many times they are brave enough to do that in front of camera. Like Jimmy Savile, there's a famous clip on Top of Pops, and it's a young beside him, and he grabs her bottom, and it's on telly, and everyone's just laughing, like going, "Oh, isn't that so funny that he did that?"
Oh, shocking! It's not funny.
No, but like, at the time, it's like, "Oh, isn't that?"
Yeah, no one takes it.
Oh,
weird.
Jimmy. It's kind of like,
What's
a pedo?
What's the scandal about P Diddy now? Because I don't think I've heard too much on it.
Well, basically,
Oh,
what
wow.
happened was,
Well,
I mean, there's a lot, right? So basically, he ran a label, and in order to take advantage of the people signing onto his label, he would invite them over, get them piled full of drugs and alcohol, and basically make them perform sexual acts upon prostitutes and also other artists and labels and blah, 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 blah. And then he would record it. And then he'd hold it there essentially as blackmail to say, hey, look, if you ever double cross me, if you ever don't do the recordings that I want you to do or promote yourself in the way that I want you to, I've got all of these disgusting sexual acts of you on recording camera. So I'll just put them on Twitter and Facebook and whatever. So you're basically now my bitch. You know what I mean? Like, essentially, that's what he was doing. And he did it with, well, we don't know.
how many?
There was a list he read out
Yeah.
anyway, I know that much.
Well, the thing is, as well, is that like we will never really know because obviously all those artists out there who have done these things are not going to come out and say, yeah, okay, that was me. Because, of course, like, they know what's on his disgusting fucking discs. You know what I mean? Like, so they don't want to say
it's a floppy disc.
You know what I mean? Well, it's not floppy. Sorry, bad joke. But yeah, so I mean, it's dark. It's really dark.
And what's the news today?
Well,
there was I think it was on Thursday or Friday. It was like breaking news, BBC breaking news, and it went over live. And it was like, we have indicted him on these. I think it's like sex trafficking, kidnapping, and something else. And he had like these nights or days, and they're called freakouts. So he would have like people on drugs for days doing all these depraved things they don't want to do. And he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's nothing to him, though. That's only fucking 40 euro to us.
No,
I
mean the actual. I mean, what
quantity? What are you using all that for?
I'm so stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
you're just innocent. You're just innocent.
Do you think he just likes baby oil?
It's very dry skin.
He wants to look after his guests. He's trying to be nice.
Chafing, just not chafing.
Yeah.
Well, see him walking around in shorts and so red here.
I mean, obviously, the thing is, I mean, what's he using that oil for? Obviously, it's for fucking lubing people up and making people do disgusting, horrible shit. So, grim, really.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
It was recently on the news as well because he's been, apparently he's been trying to commit suicide. So he's on a suicide watch right now. I mean, obviously, he's, if that is true, he knows what he's done. You know what I mean?
So you should say as well, he's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everyone should be given a
fair innocent until proven guilty, but I mean...
There's a lot of evidence.
There is. I was going to say, yeah.
Allegedly.
At this point, I think it's pretty confident for us to say, like, it's very likely that these things have happened. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously it's not good. So, fucked up news. Lighter note.
Yeah, let's move
on from the baby oil. Let's slide into
slippery stuff.
Yeah, wait. So, what we got here? Chappell. Do you want to pronounce that for me?
Chappell Roan. Get on it, guys. Get with the times.
I seen her performing.
She's the new Madonna. She's better than Madonna.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think so?
Well, that's just when I hear the
quote.
Don't quote me on that. I think she's better than Madonna.
Setting
boundaries and not taking shit off paparazzi.
Yes.
So she was at the VMAs. She had an amazing set.
That's where I seen her perform.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Okay.
And
she.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
So she was like, on the red carpet, getting her photo taken. And then, paparazzi, they can do this. They'll like shout stuff at like a celebrity to get a reaction out of them. And he told her to shut the fuck up. And she was like, absolutely not. You shut the fuck up.
Yeah, good.
Don't you come at me. And
I'm the one
I just think she's good. She's setting boundaries. She's not taking shit. Like she put up a TikTok as well. Fans coming up to her like demanding photos when she's like not working. So like at a gig or whatever, and like hounding her like, oh no, you owe me a selfie. They don't owe you anything. You actually don't know that person. You just know their songs or their work.
You see that a lot.
I think it's healthy setting those boundaries and not expecting. Like, imagine, I call Dary, I talked to you before.
Avoid this conversation. We'll cut that. Let's imagine you calling up a random company.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Or any other company.
Cut.
That's funny.
Carry on.
I actually don't work there anymore. You do.
I was going to not cut it, but never mind.
No, we cut that up.
I forgot
Let's imagine
that.
you calling a random company.
No, let's forget about that.
It is. No, we keep going that team though.
There's all other companies you could call.
No, and then
imagine calling us the podcast people.
Yeah, and I listen to you all the time, so I see you on the street. I'm like,
deserve a signature,
yeah, and
I'm like,
okay. Do you want one for your record?
It's Dary. Do
you want my postcode?
J32. But no, I do understand it. Like, I get that. Like, I'd be like that as well. Whereas, like you said, there's loads of artists doing that lately as well. Like, just fuck off and leave us alone. Like, we are famous, but we don't need your shit.
You're entitled to your privacy, no matter how famous you are. Yeah. I mean, Radiohead are a great example. I mean, look, they're incredibly private people. Yeah. You don't know anything. I actually, funny enough, only found out the other day that Tom York's brother, Andy York, used to be a singer in a band.
No way.
Oh.
Never knew that. Never knew that ever. The quiz. Yeah. Well, I only just found out. But something else that when we were having this conversation brought to my attention, I thought this was quite a funny thing to talk about. Bjork. So Bjork obviously is a famous one. I love Bjork so much; she's great. Okay, I don't know if you guys are into Bjork. Do you like Bjork?
No.
No. Okay. No. Move on. So Bjork was once hounded by paparazzi. Okay, and this particular woman, right? Okay, was hounding her for weeks, and she followed her from one country to another.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
She followed her, and she said the same thing in one country that she said to her again, so she knew who she would be. And Bjork, on this, you can find it on YouTube. It's a great video. Bjork looks absolutely wretched. She looks knackered. Okay, she was absolutely exhausted. And one of the paparazzi, this girl who'd been following her around the country, right, said something to her child. And then Bjork snapped, went ape shit, dragged her by the hair, like threw on the floor, punching her, kicking the shit out of her
on camera.
And I was like, "Oh my God!" But it's funny though, because on one hand, it's funny because on one hand it's like, brilliant. I'm glad that that person obviously got fucking the head kicked in, but at the same time, it's like that's what they want.
Yeah,
they want a reaction. Yeah, they want you to turn around and be like, "Oh, fuck off, get out," because then they can print out, "Oh, look at this."
Bjork has meltdown.
Yeah, Bjork. Exactly, it makes headlines. You know what I mean?
Who's exactly your one there now at the minute that's doing the movies? She's someone's. Your man's Deadpool. Who's what's his name? Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Blake Lively.
Yeah, so she's getting awful great grief for the same situation where she's gotten like really mad at people for getting into her privacy and stuff like that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. Like, it's
it's her press release on her new film.
Madness. Like, their press release is terrible for her.
I did see something about how Ryan. I saw this actually. It was like a clip of her and Ryan Reynolds at her release, and it was like the caption was something like, "You can see that Ryan Reynolds isn't interested about her new film" or something like that. And I was like, "Give us a shit." Like,
he went on to do something with the actor. Like, it was so funny. They did like a
because he was like, he's her pretend couple.
Yeah. He did a skit. It was very funny.
It's like, what do you think about Blake then?
yeah, something like that. It was funny.
No, sorry. No, leave me alone. It was good though. It was funny. Basically, he got the guy who was acting as her partner in the film and basically did an interview with him.
Oh, okay.
And it was like, "Oh, really? You've been kissing my girlfriend?" You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like, it was funny. It was funny. But yeah, I mean, look.
I think the new generation of musicians are setting boundaries and are like not going to take shit because they've seen like Britney Spears, like how she was so taken advantage of at the time and just hounded and
I think it's funny too because you see like our generation, like I suppose from 90s onwards, like from 90s to like 2005, I think anyone older than that now, say 18-year-olds, they don't seem to be as gripey towards musicians or famous people as well. They seem to be more tame towards it. I think you see people that are obsessed with like One Direction. Yeah, literally.
It's probably just a different
generation at all.
They're on to
It's funny too because I've seen that recently was something like gamers like, or we'll say Mr. Beast or something, and like there's just not, it doesn't seem as obsessive. Yeah,
he is. Yeah,
he just makes loads of money and then gives people loads of money.
Yeah,
it's very good.
Does he have chocolate out as well?
Yeah. Beast Bars.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
it's in Tesco's.
It's in Tesco.
Fair enough.
Or any other shop.
Yeah, anywhere at all. But Tesco's, it's in Tesco's.
Okay, sponsored.
No, don't. No, actually, let's not mention anyone unless they're sponsoring us.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, should we leave that? Oh, right, now you're being sponsored, are you? Okay, cool. I didn't know you were getting revenue.
Don't mention nothing unless they're paying us.
You come back here with a Tesco.
Sponsor me, please. Sabrina Carpenter. There's been some new news about her releasing a Christmas-themed Netflix special. It's due on the December the 6th.
All the hype.
Yeah, so I think that'll be quite a lot of fun. Apparently, they are. I read a little article about it, and apparently, she is subverting the traditional Christmas kind of film, so apparently it's going to be kind of played like a joke by the sounds of things. So apparently it's going to be quite comedic. It's going to be a bit of a musical number as well. So there's going to be a lot of songs in it. But I'm looking forward to it. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
I think it's good.
At least,
I've never seen her on Disney though. Like I've never seen how
I think
she acts.
we just missed her maybe.
Yeah, we might be just a bit too
It
old.
was funny in one of the first episodes we did on the podcast.
Yes.
He was talking about
yes.
And then next
she came out of nowhere.
Out of the blue, this girl just really Carpenter
came down.
My girlfriend was like, she's a Disney kid. She was famous since she was like 6, and I had to correct Dary.
I think she might be just for the generation, just slightly below.
Yeah,
just us. We're kind of just too old for
just missed the
which
lead.
I did.
Also, I didn't have Disney Channel.
Cut that.
Oh yeah.
I'll leave that one in.
That's fine.
So
digital channels were expensive.
Anything to do with a satellite.
Satellite was expensive.
Virgin Media is expensive.
Vodafone's expensive.
So is Vodafone. What a rip-off. But
Sabrina Carpenter is actually a fantastic artist, though. Like I like her music.
I like her. Yes, I liked her singles.
Yeah.
I don't.
Have you listened to her album?
Yes.
Have you? I haven't listened to it.
I haven't listened to it yet. I've only heard Espresso, which I thought was okay.
Please.
But please.
So Barry Keoghan, her boyfriend.
Remember we had this conversation. I told you.
I know you told me about it, but I didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
And what's the other song?
Espresso.
Yeah, no, Espresso. Please.
That one again. Espresso 2.0. 2.0, sorry.
But it got me. So
is it going to be like? Do you remember the Miley Cyrus Netflix special or Christmas special?
I didn't see that.
No,
there's like Bill Murray in it and stuff.
Oh,
if I'm remembering correctly,
I didn't see that.
It's like
But
maybe it wasn't Netflix.
It will be a lot of fun, I'm sure. December the 6th, that's coming out, by the way. So obviously keep your eyes for that, especially if you're a fan of Sabrina.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
She is very cute.
She's like a little stocking filler.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, and she seems quite cheeky and quite funny as well. Yeah. So I think she'll be quite good on her own little special. But that brought me to a question that I wanted to ask you guys. So I thought it'd be quite fun. What are you guys' favourite Christmas movie? Do you reckon?
Oh, it'd have to be Home Alone, I'd say.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Classic.
Okay,
yeah, classic. Home Alone's always up there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Home Alone 2 specifically. Home Alone 1's good, but I like the second one.
It's two of the burglars.
Yeah.
They're both the same.
I think, but the second one's where...
Oh, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump?
He meets Donald Trump in it goes into...
First one was the two burglars and wow, what a hole.
What a hole, yeah.
And the iron.
Yeah.
And the spider.
That's Grace's favourite.
Cool little quote.
First one's the best.
Yeah, then the second one he's left in New York.
Yeah,
the
that's
hotel on his own.
Yeah,
and then he meets Donald Trump.
With all the pigeons.
Yeah.
Pigeon lady.
I remember the New York one now, yeah. I think the first one's better. Anyway, what's your favourite Christmas movie?
It's probably Elf.
Oh, it's good show.
Elf,
you
yeah.
Like Elf?
Really?
Oh,
Will Ferrell.
Whopper.
Oh my god, I remember seeing that in the
Will
cinema
Ferrell,
as well. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Right.
It's so good.
Right.
And he's like when he comes down to the real world,
and
he's walking around New York, and it's like a shitty little cafe, and it's like world best cup of coffee. And he just comes and like, "You did it! Well done, everybody! You did it!"
I love that.
I have seen it a couple of times. Will Ferrell is great. It's not my favourite Christmas movie. Yeah, neither of you
Elf, what's your favourite colour?
Yeah.
My favourite Christmas
Hi,
movie...
I'm Buddy Elf. What's your favourite colour?
My favourite Christmas movie would be A Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Oh, that's good.
I've never
watched Michael Caine? The Michael Caine one, yeah.
Michael Caine, yeah. Never watched it. Oh man, it never fails to put me in the Christmas spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. Once I hear Fairy Tales New York and watch Home Alone, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, that segues very good into my next question. I don't know if you did that on purpose.
I did.
What's your favourite Christmas song?
Fairy Tales New York, I think. I'm
Same.
never certain. Yeah, Fairy
Same.
Tales New
What
York.
about yourself?
Definitely.
Oh, so I love Slade.
Yeah, I do as well.
But Slade aren't just for Christmas, guys.
Yeah, they're forever.
Good catalogue of songs.
Yeah.
It's either that or I used to hate Last Christmas as a child.
Yeah.
But as I got older,
Last
Christmas is amazing.
Wham,
yeah. And the best thing about that is they're like, yeah, this is going to be number one. Absolutely, our first number one, brilliant at Christmas time. Nothing can stop us. And then Bono and Bob Geldof got together.
Oh, yeah.
and took them off the number one spot.
Which song was that?
Do They Know It's Christmas?
Do they know it's Christmas time at all?
But the nice thing about that is the poor what's his name?
Who is it?
Wham.
Oh,
George Michael.
George Michael.
You know, he died at
I know.
Christmas, yeah.
I know.
The next year, then he had his number one.
Oh,
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's fucking shit for him.
That's
isn't
kind of
it?
nice, though. He finally got the number one Christmas song.
Pity number one.
No. No.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, he deserved it. Yeah,
He deserved it. He deserved it. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
so either that or Slade. It depends on my mood.
Was he was gay, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking
Yeah.
there was
Very
there
good.
was no, but it was someone from back then was like
Hey, he was
all
hounded
the-
then as well. In the
Freedom.
press. Yeah, that's
My
a great
mum
song.
cried buckets when he died.
No, so did I. Was so sad because it was Christmas
When
time.
did he die?
Christmas time, Christmas Day.
Yeah,
How long
I
ago
think it
though?
was Christmas Eve, wasn't he? Technically, he died.
Christmas Eve.
in the
2016.
Oh, because it would have been
17.
recently. Okay, I thought it would have been years ago.
Nah, it would have been about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that age. Well, no, it would have been a bit
It
longer.
was one of the
actually.
bad years.
I'm terrible.
Remember the bad, like 2016? It was just like
Yeah.
Prince,
Bowie died the same year. Didn't
Bowie.
Yeah.
Like it is like fucking hell. Stop, guys.
Yeah, relax, Jesus.
Everybody,
he? And
calm
then
down.
2 years later, pandemic.
Yeah.
I saw a post a while ago where it's like everything since Bowie died has gone downhill. Like
Yeah.
I saw a post about it, and I was like, you're not far off. To be fair,
No,
yeah. It looks like you were about to cry there.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it was
Clear
just like
up.
everything was like fine, then pandemic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mr.
But look,
Weird.
Fairy Tale in New York, I think it's a
Yeah,
classic.
it has
I
to be up there.
love it. But yours is Slade or
Or Last Christmas.
yeah.
Last Christmas.
But it's still a good
What's
shout.
the one there? It's like
The marching song.
Yeah,
like
that's my dad's favorite song.
The
I don't know how he likes it.
Coming Home for Christmas.
Yeah,
Coming Home for Christmas.
I don't think that's that one, is it?
No, I don't
No, it's
Yeah.
Paul McCartney?
I don't know.
Listen to the cavalry.
Cavalry.
Yeah, there we
Who
go.
I have no idea.
That's a great song to be fair. Do you know, I think Paul McCartney's song is shite.
Oh,
The
so do
Christmas song.
I.
So bad.
terrible.
I've got the song. Is it the?
Yes, that is it.
Flowing
Snow is falling all around us.
Christmas flowing.
Feeling playing. That's not it. No.
No.
That's the guy with the fucking dance. Have you seen the video where he's doing a little dance? It's shite. No, that's Christmas. I don't know.
All right, we're gone.
What the hell is going on?
Where's the wine?
Paul
kicking?
McCartney one is shite though.
It is bad, yeah. It's the little cheesy synthesizers in the background. Is it that song?
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one where his missus in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Simply
Oh yeah.
having a wonderful Christmas time. Do you know one thing that really annoys me about that song? Right, whenever you
Are you
watch the
cutting this
video,
out?
no, we're
Yeah,
keeping
no,
quiet.
I'm gonna pee.
Okay, so
Oh,
that.
that's
Do you know
good
what song that really annoys me about that song? Right, all the way through that song, he's there with a guitar.
There's
no
guitar. Oh
No
my
guitar.
god!
Whole video is that.
What's that? Boing boing
Wonderful.
boing 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 boing.
It's like a synth,
Just
like
a
a
synth.
synthesizer. Yeah, there's no guitar in it at all, but he's there like with a guitar, like simply having a wonderful
Where's your guitar?
Christmas time. Yeah, dickhead. We're gonna wait for Dary and then we'll do.
Do you think Paul McCartney died in the 60s and was replaced
No, he's
by
a clone.
clone? Oh,
Yeah.
just a clone.
He's a clone.
Okay.
I don't actually think that. I think he's still alive. Don't worry. I'm not a dickhead. It's like the theories on the Sgt. Pepper's album where it's like he's the only one that's
Yeah,
grey or
Or
something.
no, the one with
It's
no
like
shoes.
the bass at the bottom. It's like the
Oh,
bass
yeah.
is like flowers, and that's.
Sorry,
like
I was thinking of the
aerial.
one Abbey Road. There's one with no shoes on.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
he's got
it's
no
the
shoes.
on,
It's
so they're like,
that's
oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. That's what it is. Yeah. Fucking.
Paul
Hope you had a
McCartney.
great time.
And
I hope you had a lovely time with this episode. We had a great time filming it. I think it was a good shot. Did
It was
you
very,
enjoy
very good.
yourself?
Yeah, it was
Eleanor?
good fun. Once I got
thought-
into it at the start, I probably didn't talk that much
You're
No, I
more.
think you did.
No, I think
you've
you're
been
very
all
I
right.
was
good,
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I think you'll surprise yourself when you watch it back. I think
Yeah.
you did all right.
Oh, I won't be watching it back.
Would
You'll be
you?
listening.
So I'll get
it
someone
back.
else to.
Yeah.
Okay, and then judge it and call you. It's fucking awesome.
This is
Yeah.
Eleanor,
Don't
this is
ever
fucking
go
me.
back ever again.
Your voice is so grating.
Yeah. Oh, it's so shit. I hate your accent. Obviously. But no, I think you've done a good job.
Fantastic job.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
thanks
you
for having me. You're a great host as well.
Yeah,
Both of
well,
yous.
look, we're just very nice people, very
Yeah.
charming men, aren't we?
This charming
Man, and I think you really impressed me with the album as well. To be
Yeah.
fair. I
Oh,
think
thank
it went
you.
a lot deeper than I was expecting you to. So
Mhm.
yeah, really impressed me. So good job.
Thanks.
But look, it was nice having you. And hopefully we'll see you next. Oh, your album this week.
Oh,
what
yes.
are you picking?
Oh, okay. Hang on now a second. I do have a few that I wrote down. Just like albums I thought were classic, were good.
Shimmy Battles the Pink Robots, the famous.
Because it came
what
out.
A great album.
Because he came out, there's like the new mix, the Atmos mix, and he was talking about it. And it's like on Blu-ray and stuff. That's
great album.
Yeah, isn't it?
Great
Yeah.
It's funny you have Slade here as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I put out Slade because I'm not just for Christmas.
Why do people say I'm that song? Not that's the song that's the album that made me want to play guitar.
I think because we were talking about Chappell Roan, we could listen to this one though.
Yeah, or I wrote Blondie and Parallel Lines because it's classic and it was kind of
all of them. Yeah?
That's all of them that I could think of.
So Arctic Monkeys, I've listened to albums to death.
So that's why I was thinking as well that you would have listened to it. So
I've heard the album like 700,000 times.
So maybe we'll go Blondie or do you want to do? I don't think you'll like.
Do you think so?
Chappell. No.
I want to do Blondie because that's your thing,
it's your,
right?
Yeah, and it ties in then. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Blondie.
We'll do Blondie, Parallel Lines.
Parallel Lines.
Do you want to redo that to make it?
No.
He loves this.
He just likes the raw.
Yeah, he loves it. I'm like
unedited. So we're going to have to go. Okay.
There's a video of me or like not giving out to Grace, but telling her like to take the dogs flapping all over the place, and then he just left it in. You look like I was
live.
I want it real. But yeah, so we'll do Blondie, Parallel Lines. Yeah,
Blondie,
great
album.
album.
Okay, cool, brilliant. Well, look, it's been nice chatting with you, Ellen.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Dary, you've been good.
Thank you.
And see you on the next one, lads. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Launch it.